are you doing? Welcome to Dear Dana. I'm so happy to have you here. I will have to create a thumbnail. You can tell I'm out of sorts. Ever since I got that number 2 shot, I have not been myself. So, anyway, I'm happy that you are here. Tonight's topic will be how to do basic energy healing. We will go over what it means to do energy healing, what it is, the different types that you do, and some demonstrations. And I hope that you will enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to learn more about psychology, social commentary on Dear Dana, and sometimes we veer a little left and have different various discussions, I'm always open. If you have problems that you would like some advice for, just DM me at Instagram, DearDana3, or in the comments below, and I will get back to you. But again, welcome to Dear Dana, and let's start with the intro. Hello, hello, hello. Again, welcome to Dear Dana. I will see if hello, original Dawson girl. I see that you are not sleeping. So happy to have you here. I hope to be getting some earlier shows done. Yeah, you can tell I got my second injection, and it has affected me. I'm not clicking on all cylinders quite. I didn't get up my little thumbnail. I was like, I can't believe I didn't do that. I didn't even listen to StreamYard. I did on Instagram. But we are going to be talking about energy healing. I'm assuming maybe you know about energy healing, Lyndon, because of who you are. Hello, Fields of Grace. Kim? Yes, I'm going back to drinking lots. It hit me hard, and I got better from that, and I'm having residual effects from it. I talked to my doctor today. So that was probably part of my downfall, is not drinking enough water. I need to do some healing on myself. But we're going to be talking about some of the basics. There's different forms of healing energy. I don't want to get too deep until some more people come in. But I started doing, I did basic healing energy that I didn't even know I was doing initially. And then when some odd things happened with Noah, and it made me realize I was doing it, I started studying Reiki. And Reiki is wonderful. I had to use a lot of symbols when I was doing it. And then I discovered quantum healing, which is quantum touch and quantum energy. And it was more along the field of what I like to do. Yes, I would be willing to bet you have very healing hands. Some people just naturally have it. And you end up just by the nature of who you are. When you touch somebody, your hands will heat up. If you have just is innate within you, you can, your hands will heat up in the problem areas of their body. Now, moms in general, I mean, we all know this if you're a mom. If your child gets hurt and you're like, oh, let me kiss your boo-boo, or you automatically touch wherever your child hurts. That's just an innate thing that we do. And it's almost like mother's intuition that we do it. We try to make it feel better. We stroke it, we touch it, or whatever. But there's a lot of healing energy in our hands that we just automatically do with our children. when we love them and we stroke them or we touch what's hurting. Yep. And that's what happened to me with Noah. Um, I want to tell a story when, if see, I messed up so bad, it's just messed with me a little bit. Um, I felt like I had the heavy duty flu, and I was still trying to do shows and stuff. I don't know. Some people might have seen that I was being affected. I don't know. And then that got a little better, but it has affected my balance, and it has affected fatigue severely bad. I already have issues with fatigue, but I have medication for that, and it is counteracting that medication and hitting me with fatigue. So, yeah, I talked to my doctor today, and he said it might take me a month to overcome it. I hope not. Anyway, healing energy I'm sending to myself. Yes. Um, and some thought leaders, healing energy has been proven. On top of it, it's been scientifically proven as well, because think about it. We have a lot of magnetic, every cell, let me retrace. Every cell in our body has magnetic force to it. And it has a north and a south to it. We're water, we're energy. So it's really scientifically based as well. I'm going to do some hands-on in a minute. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to have to try that. Because we are putting a lot of really new things to our body to try to combat this virus. We're putting a lot of foreign things in our body to try to combat this virus. But that being said, I'm gonna have to put my money where my mouth is and do healing energy on myself. That's the thing, doctor, heal thyself. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, when we do this kind of work, or like I'm a psychotherapist by background and everything, I'm just not practicing in office right now, but we forget to do the things that we teach others, to ourselves, for ourselves. We do. That sounds wonderful. Cucumber, celery, pineapple. That sounds tasty too. But hello, Jenny. Yay! But really think about it. Self-care is important. Oh, thank you, London. But if you really think about it, it is scientifically based as well as what Dawson said in the think tank, the think leaders, the thought leaders field. Because we are predominantly water, we are also cycling energy. When someone has a heart attack, think about one of the first things they do when it gets severe. They take the electrical paddles, boom, and they rush all of that electrical energy in somebody to try to charge up their heart. Just like when the battery dies in our car and we're trying to charge up that battery. They're doing the same thing with the heart, because they need to tank that heart back up, fill it with electrical impulses, right? So we have all this energy running through our body. If you swish across a carpet too fast, you have electricity coming out of your fingers. You touch somebody, you shock them, right? So it's not that far-fetched. A mother's touch to their child is just automatically healing. I mean, that contact, that bond is there, it's automatically healing. So I was hoping a few more people, like I made the mistake, I didn't put up the link fast enough. I was hoping a few more people would get in more quickly, but I didn't have up the StreamYard quick enough. Yeah, you know it's there and you cannot see it. Before we get started fully, hopefully some more people will come in. We can do a little bit of an experiment here for those that are not, it's a new moon. For those that are not as attuned to the whole idea. Okay, a chi ball is an energy ball. We talk about it in Reiki, however you wish to say it. It's an invisible energy ball. The more you do Reiki or energy healing, you can visualize it in your head. I like to visualize it as a very ornate Christmas ball of light. Very ornate. Flashing with, openings of light. It could be silver or gold. Mine that I send to people in my mind typically looks like gold because so much light is beaming out of it. But I want you to try something anyway. I want you to just barely softly rub your hands together. And I want you to take a very deep breath. A lot of people, when I say do conscious breathing, some people may do it in here and some people may, what is she doing again? I'm not doing that breath stuff. But breath is everything. So I want you to take a very deep breath to 4. Hold it. And I want you to blow out toxins. Inhale again. Hold it. Blow out. Good. One more time. Hold it. And blow out. Hey, Black Lavender. I love you too, baby girl. I see my daughter in here. Okay, you've done these breaths. Now, just brush your hands lightly against each other like you're just brushing off sand. Good. And now, put your hands in prayer position. Do a couple of more of those breaths. Very deep. And I want you to visualize light going through the top of your head, like a laser. Moving down to your feet. Back up to your hands. Good. Again, that laser beam going through the top of your head is healing. It's not going to hurt you. Down to your feet. Back up through your hands. I'm already feeling the heat. Okay. Now, I want you to just keep breathing. Just consciously try to remember not to take the shallow breaths, take the deep breaths. And I want you to move your hands apart. Slowly. Just about this far. And I want you to move them slowly in a circle. Don't breathe on them. Just continue the breath. Slowly rotate them close to each other, but not touching. And I want you to feel the energy between your palms. See if you feel any warmth, any energy, and slowly rotate your palms. Can you feel the rotation or the tension of the rotation? You don't have to answer now. Just continue. When I ask you questions, just answer in your mind, and when we stop, you can tell me about it. Continue breathing. I'm just not having you breathe on your hands. So any warmth you might feel, you can't say, well, it was my breath. Okay, stop. Still have them close together. Continue to breathe and go in the opposite direction. And just notice any subtle changes, the feeling of the rotation or the tension between the palms. Good. Any subtle changes in the energy between your palms. Now stop. Continue the conscious breathing. No shallow breathing. Remember, in through your nose. Hold it. And as you hold it, I want you to focus that energy between your palms. Send that light energy between your palms. As you blow out through, feel the energy move between your arms out of your palms. Inhale again. Hold it. Feel that light move down your arms and out of your palms when you blow out. Again, inhale, feeling that laser of light move through the top of your head. Let it move down your arms and out of your palms as you blow out. Good. Now just move your hands in that circle and stop. Feel any tension, warmth, or heat. Okay, now palms together. I want you to slowly curl your fingers. Continue to breathe. Just slightly curl them. And I want you to slowly pull your hands apart. And I want you to imagine that you have yarn between your fingers. Remember when we used to play with yarn and make all of those shapes, right? When we were kids. Inhale again. Blow out. Okay, I want you to slowly pull your palms out. Continue to breathe. Moving that light through the top of your head and the energy out of your palms. Hey, Shan. Okay, pull your palms slowly apart. Keep imagining that you have yarn between your fingers. I want you to pay attention to the sensation between your palms. Does that energy feel like it's expanding as your palms move apart? Now stop. Feel the energy between your palms. Pull it out again. Now, take another deep breath away from your palms. I want you to start to push back in and see if you sense the compression of energy. Not just simple air moving. Can you feel the compression of energy? Good. Now, when I send healing at a distance or a chi ball, I imagine, see, I can play with energy right now. You can't see it, but it's there. I can expand it if I want. And I can imagine that it's a huge Christmas tree ornament if I want, or have who I'm sending it to. And fill it with the intention of which I need for that particular person. And allow it to expand with light. And fill it with energy. And do what I need to do so. And send it to a person and tell them at XYZ time that they are to accept this energy sent by me. And what they will imagine is that it's over top of their head and they accept it. And it will open up and release to them. And I basically tell them to imagine that it's a big Christmas ornament of light. And when they accept it, it opens up and it showers light all over them and around them, because that's the easiest for them to accept. And there has been great success with this. I'll ask you about your experience in a minute, but I want you to understand something first and foremost. When doing this kind of work, I had to understand this energy, I don't use it strictly from me, because doing that depleted me and made my immune system weaker. And I don't have enough of the energy that I want and need to send to a multitude of people all of the time. So the key is you are a conduit. The energy moves through you, not of you. Does that make sense? It moves through you as a conduit, not of you. And that is also helpful because the energy that moves through you is more pure and healthier, obviously, than it would be if it came just strictly from you. So, in the chat, I would like to see what your experience was with the exercise we just did. Anybody want to tell me what your experience was if you did it with me? Hello, Vintage. Hello, Paranormal Witch. I am sorry I'm such disarray today about, you can tell ever since I got the shot I've been wacko about putting down my thumbnail and all of that good stuff. Anyone that did the little exercise just now with me, did you feel the energy, feel the tension, anything? I saw that. I'm sorry. I saw you had baby duties. They definitely come first. You have trouble visualizing. You don't really have to visualize the energy. And sometimes it takes a hot minute. The energy and calm are good. And I saw you came in a little later. Good. You don't have to visualize. When I was talking about the chi ball, you didn't have to visualize that because we weren't doing an exercise. Oh, you got a lightning bolt? That's cool. You don't have to visualize the chi ball because you weren't being sent one at this moment. But when we were doing the energy work, I didn't really need you to see anything. I wanted you to feel. I needed you to feel. Because when you're doing that energy work and you're really breathing, you don't need to see anything. You start to feel the warmth and you start to literally feel what is there, the energy that's there. Oh, I get you. Good. But it takes practice. Yeah, and sometimes it takes more time as well. And sometimes we get performance anxiety. But yeah, I don't expect everybody to be able to do it in a hot minute. Some people, their brains need to be more open to it. And some, it just takes practice. It takes practice. And I will probably swipe a guinea pig if they want out of the... Hello, Margie. See, I'm already sweating on my neck and everything. And the air's running in here. But sometimes it takes more practice. And I will probably get a guinea pig out of here if they're willing to do something with on here tonight. Aw, kisses back to you. Mwah. to the babies. But it's very, very helpful. I'll share with you something really quickly too. When my Noah was little, he had temperature control problems. But I can remember being in a pediatric office. You know how they make you strip the babies down to their diaper, and I was holding him, and he couldn't walk and stuff. But at that time, there were other issues going on in his body, and he couldn't tell me a lot of the time. And I became very in tune and telepathic with him over time because of that, and medically intuitive with him. I was able to pick up a lot of those skills. I mean, he taught me so much. My daughter has as well, but as far as being able to pick up on things, he taught me a lot just by virtue of who he was. Anyway, getting back, we're sitting in a pediatric office and I'm holding him, hand on tummy, hand on back, and near the neck. You know how you hold their little ones when they're not as stable. And I'm holding him, and the nurse goes to take him to check something, and my handprint is on bright red on his back. A couple of handprints where I was holding him. But to her, it looked like something entirely different. She rushed off to get the doctor. So you can guess what alarm bells were going off for them. They were getting ready to call CPS. Well, before the visit was over, they had faded. I mean, they were a brilliant red. Hey, AT2, they were a very brilliant red. What they didn't realize is he had temperature control problems. What we also didn't realize, and I didn't go into with him, is that was the beginning of me knowing I had innate energy healing abilities. My hands would heat up in areas where people had problems in their body. And that's what had happened. My hand had really heated up. And therefore, his skin had gotten really, really red. And that was a very big aha moment for me. So, at first it scared me what they were trying to do, but when they realized what happened, I started studying after that. Okay, why did this happen? Why did my hand get so hot? What is going on here? So it's like he opened up a lot of Pandora's box for me. Aw, they're so sweet. What are their names? Willow, what are their names? That is so sweet. So did you feel the push-pull, Anna? Hello, Caden. Hello, Dante. Hello, hello. Abracadabra. Zoomity zoom. It will be time for you to sleep here very soon. Good. That was why I wanted to do it. Now that AT2 and everybody's in, I'm going to throw the link, but I want people to try it that were late to get in here, because that's key, and we'll do more of that kind of thing. But it's called, part of it's called running energy. A lot of that is what you do with quantum touch. You know the things that you use with a fireplace? Geez, what are they called? You blow air on the fire. I can't remember what it's called. To throw up the flames. Somebody in the chat remind me. It goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. What is that thing called? I'll throw up my school thing. Ooh, ooh. Usually has a little string on it. It looks like an accordion. You blow out the air this way on the fire. That's not a good picture. Anybody? You use a. No, it's not a flamethrower. No, the old-fashioned thing you squeeze and you blow air on the fire, on the logs. Flame blower. Well, close enough, but you know what I'm talking about. You go, a bellows. That's it, Moonchild. Yes, a bellows. You have to think of it like a bellows. Right? Woohoo! You win. It's like a bellows. You're sort of blowing that air and pushing that energy to where you need it to go. You chase the energy. Let's say I had pain in the back of my neck, right? No, not me. Let's say I'm trying to work on somebody that has pain in the back of their neck, and it's really severe. So I would usually do my hands. I would do the deep breathing, the conscious breathing, and I would put my hands where their neck is, and I would pull in the light. I would pull in the light and let it run down to the earth, up through my body, and out through my arms and hands, right? And I would push that energy, that healing energy, into the place where their pain is. And if I'm in the right place, my hands will warm up. That's how mine work. Hey, Moonchild. My hands will warm up. Hey, Miriam. And I can feel, and it's often subtle, sometimes not for me, but as you go, it will be subtle. Don't expect to get shocked or anything. But you have to start demising or noticing the subtle energies. You can start to feel the warmth, and then as the pain digresses or starts depleting, the warmth will sort of cool off. And you can ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, how's the pain? And they'll tell you, and as the pain depletes, the pain will either be gone or it will have moved. It will have moved down their body. Sometimes. If it has moved, then you have to chase the pain. And you breathe again, and then you move the energy into that spot. And sometimes it will move down their body till it's out. Sometimes it will be completely gone. Just by doing that energy. It works on animals. If you have a subject in your house right now that is awake and has pain, you can use them as your guinea pig presently. Like if they have, my kid, look, Eden used to run to me. It was natural to her. She would run to me and say, Mama, this hurts. Can you fix my boo-boo? And I'd say, at first I wouldn't think, and I'd say, oh, let me clean it up and let me do stuff. No, Mama, fix my boo-boo. Put energy in it. Put energy in it. So, and she'd call it something else sometimes. Sometimes she'd go, put magic in it. But I would do it, and I'd keep my hands there, and then she goes, oh, okay, it's gone. And then she'd run off and play. It was no big deal or shock to her. She just expected it to be natural, which made me happy. And a lot of times, we were able to stay out of the doctor's office a lot. because I was able to sense what was critical, what was not critical by doing that. Because if it's critical enough, you're definitely going to have to go to the doctor. Because, like energy healing can help heal a lot. I'm not going to say it's going to heal everything. I believe medical science and Eastern and Western healing go hand in hand. Oh, that's so sweet, Jan. Eastern and Western healing go hand in hand. They have to be buddies. I think they work best when they work together. There were a lot of things I could do for Noah to help heal him. There was an occasion where I knew I could get him to a certain point, but then I needed an assist from the hospital. And when he was in the hospital, I could take it to a further point with their assist. Does that make sense? They couldn't do it alone. I couldn't do it alone. And some of the nurses would realize what was going on. They were fine with it. I would try to not let them know what I was doing, but if they saw me, they were fine with it. I wasn't doing anything fadiggity. I wasn't doing anything woo-woo. When I would explain some of the scientific backing, they wanted to know more. Oh, thank you, Willow. So, who was not able to be here when we were doing the energy part? I want you to imagine, just put your hands together like this. And just twist your hands, right? And just breathe. And you can visualize, but if you visualize it's there. Visualizing, I'm basically doing a prayer, so to speak, visualizing energy moving through me. It's like I'm calling on it. And I'm acting as a conduit. I don't want it moving from me. You're working too hard trying to get it to move from you. So you're working as a conduit. Energy's all around us. It's like letting the water flow in a certain direction. So you're letting it flow through your direction. Think of it like that. Rivers flow in certain directions. So you're having energy flow in a certain direction, and it's flowing through you, right? Through your breath, through light. And you're just asking for it to be a clear direction through you. If you put your feet on the ground and you do that breath work and you let the energy move through you through your feet, close your eyes just for a second and listen to my voice. I want you to breathe deeply and imagine that laser beam of energy, of that light, moving through the top of your head, down through your body with your breath. As you blow out, it moves down to your feet into the earth or through the floor. And just focus your energy or focus on the bottom of your feet. Just try to focus your energy and intention on the bottom of your feet. Okay, and inhale again. All that white light and that energy through the top of your head. As you blow out, move it all the way to the bottom of your feet. And just try to sense the bottom of your feet. Put all your energy and focus there. Close your eyes. And the bottom of your feet, that energy moving out of your feet into the earth, and energy moving back up through your feet. Inhaling again, and all that energy moving through you, down through the bottom of your feet. Focus on the bottom of your feet. And try to sense any subtle feeling at the bottom of your feet. And inhale again. Feel that energy move back up the bottom of your feet. Focus on the bottom of your feet. Good. Just open your eyes. When you were doing that, were you really feeling so much the rest of your body? Could you sense more so the bottom of your feet? Or any sensations more so on the bottom of your feet? Good, AT2. Good, exactly. It's exactly what I was wanting. Was anybody else noticing anything on the bottom of their feet? Yes, you can use energy healing for emotional healing. It's helpful with that. And I think we're going to have a session sometime. Unless you want to be my guinea pig tonight for some energy healing. Good. And they're probably still tingling a little bit now. Good. Now, I want you to do a little exercise with your hands. Keep doing that breath work and imagine that clear light just running through your body, heaviness. Okay? We talked about that chi ball. Let's say that somebody, let's say somebody you know has pain, and let's say, pretend you studied Reiki. The heaviness at the bottom of your feet, that's still a sensation, that's good. But let's keep your feet flat. Hey, I'll give you one of these too. It's helpful when you're doing this kind of thing. Just makes you resonate higher, sets the tone. Okay, I've got my singing bowl. When it will continue to sing like that, that's usually a cue for me that the energy's in the right place in this room. So anyway, I want you to breathe. Feel the light moving through you. It doesn't have as far to go this time. So you're ready to do this. Put your hands together. And I want you close fingers. And I want you just to feel, first of all, let's do this. This will help you out since some of you are beginners. We'll stoke the flame a little bit, okay? Hello, Esmeralda. Oh, you like the singing bowl? Me too. Esmeralda Vega. Welcome to my room. Hello, Kennedy. My adopted family. Okay, I want you to just stoke the flames a little bit. Rub your hands. Just a little bit harder. Make them warm. Okay. Make them warm. Oh, hey, Ozzy. Okay. I've known Ozzy for a long time now. Esmeralda Vega. Okay. We've known each other via Facebook. I don't know how many years now. She is a beautiful soul. So everyone welcome her here. Okay. Now, I want you to breathe like I told you. Let that light move through the top of your head. It's coming from the universe. You are just funneling that river of energy through your body. Funneling it through you. You are a conduit. Do not do it from you. Important. Not from you, through you. Let that river of light move through you. I am heating up to the point I'm starting to sweat, people. And I'm in AC. Okay, separate your hands slightly. This is for those of you that missed it. Okay, circulate your hands in one direction. Continue to breathe. Just put your attention on the space between your palms. As you pull the energy from the universe, that light, move it down through your body, down your arms, out of your palms. Your intention is on your palms. Energy moves through you, not of you. Your intention is on your palms. Good. Now, pull your hands apart slightly. Push them back in slightly. Pull them out slightly. Breathe in, out, back in. Your intention and your focus is on your palms. Go in the opposite direction. Notice if you feel any heat between your palms. Do you feel any heat? Okay, slide sideways, like you're washing a window, but you're going in two different directions. Can you feel the movement when you go in two different directions? Focus is on your palms. Pull the energy from the universe, that light, move it through your arms, out of your palms. Now stop your palms. Now go up and down. Don't let them touch. Can you feel the movement between them without touching? Like there's glass. Now stop. Open your fingers. Pretend like you have done that game we did when we were kids. You've got yarn between your fingers. Slowly let your fingers separate. Feel the energy grow bigger between your hands. Push it in. Expand it. Let the focus be between your palms. Push it in. Expand it. Focus between your palms. Breathe. If you focus between your palms, you may notice just a slight essence of a tiny blur. If you don't, that's okay. Pull the energy from the universe, the light through your top of your head, down your arms, out of your palms. Breathe. Focus on your palms. Push in. Focus between your palms. The space in between. Okay, let them expand more as they go in. Feel any sensation. Does it feel like you're pushing against tension? As you pull out, is it easier? As you push in, is it against tension? Let the energy be between your palms. Now, very good. What was your experience? Now, don't beat yourself up if you did not feel anything. Again, it takes time. Sometimes it takes practice. Sometimes you've been naturally doing it. Tips of your fingers, good. Everyone's going to feel something different. Hello, Poodle Freak. Who is the Poodle Freak? Do I know you? Hello, Jessie Bear. But people are going to experience different things. Some are going to experience it more naturally. Some it's going to take practice. What was your experience? Anyone? Ozzy says it was tips of her fingers. Anybody else experience anything? I'm going to drop the link again. But it's just like the energy, it's all around us. Just because you are not seeing energy does not mean it's not flowing, baby. It's flowing through the lines to your lights, outside, to the computer, everything. It's in our brains. It's making our eyes work, our mouths talk, right? Heat in your hands, good. Because you were getting hot. So you were getting hot as you were doing it, Vintage? No sorry needed. No sorry needed, Willow. It's hard when you're distracted. Heat between your palms. Excellent. Excellent, Marzi. Excelente. And let me tell you, if someone in your family has a headache, if one of your kids is hurt, if one of your animals is hurt, anything, it will click on faster. Love cranks it up. When you have the intention of love behind it, it cranks it up higher. Hey, Sheila. Yes. I was a coach for a certain company. Still am. Sort of. I mean, I still work out and stuff and will coach people as needed. But yeah. Love, the intention of love behind it, will crank it up more so. Because love has power. More and more hospitals are allowing different forms of quantum healing, quantum touch, Reiki, hypnotherapy, which I also do. They are allowing hypnotherapy to help combat bleeding after surgeries and exacerbate healing so that people can go home quicker. So they don't have to spend as much time in the hospital. And certain hospitals are finding that it is more cost effective, not only for the hospital, but also for the patient, and it is also better for healing. Woo, good. Good. When we remember we can do this to ourselves. I want to know right now who has any pain in their body. Who's experiencing any pain in their body? Moon just said hers, she had pain in her left wrist and it's gone now. Who, it doesn't mean it won't come back, but hopefully it's gone. But who is currently experiencing, oh, good, Vintage. Good. You felt the ball of space. Who is experiencing any current pain right now? Why do not my, maybe it's because I don't have enough people writing that I have to refresh my comments. Excellent, Sheila. That is probably because you just have this innate thing, this innate healing thing going on. Wonderful. So nobody, well, that's good that nobody's currently having any pain. I love that. Good, your feet are tingling. That is very good, Willow. Yes. That's what I thought. Fiddle freak. And see, that's a key. Noah also had a teacher that would come to our house. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Noah had a teacher that would, my daughter has been pushing me to come more to the side of things, which I have been hesitant, but here we are. Noah had a teacher that would come to the house, and we grew to be very close, and I was always hesitant to talk to her about this kind of stuff, but she was in a lot of pain one day, and I could sense it, and she opened up about it, and I was like, okay, I can't deal with seeing her in that kind of pain. And she trusted me a lot, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to do this. So she let me, and I did energy work with her, and her pain was gone. And after a while, her pain started kicking up, so I did another session on her, and her pain was gone again. And I was like, whoa, I need to study even more about this and get better at it. It helped my life greatly. It helped keep my son on Earth vastly longer. I'm not giving myself credit. Let me say that first and foremost. I learned how to do this, but it's not coming from me. Do you understand? I'm not taking the credit. I am a conduit. I will never take the credit. I am a tool. Whoa, are you serious, Anna? Good. Anna says, me lower back feels like after this exercise, and the nerves feel like tight strings that relax. Fracture baby toe, light throbbing pain off and on went away. Woo, good. Good. Oh, before I forget, my last look, I'm going to let this run, I think, through Saturday, and then I'm going to turn over the money to Vintage for the Bronx Butterfly Project for the children. But my last look today, we have a total of $200 for the Bronx Butterfly Project. Ta-da! So happy. We have $200 for the Bronx Butterfly Project. If anyone, I'm just saying it before I forget because I've got Dane Bramage right now. If anyone wants to further donate $1, $5, whatever, to the Bronx Butterfly Project, you can donate it to Miracle3@charter.net, at PayPal, friends to friends, because they don't take money from it. PayPal.com, PayPal, whatever. It's my address, and I'm showing whoever donated so far. JC Bears donated. Kim Taylor from Southern Fried and Gluten Free, and also Fields of Grace has donated. Kim Pyre's donated. Marcy's donated. I've donated. Did I forget anybody? Kim. JC Bears donated. I donated. Kim Pyre. Marcy donated. So we have $200 to go for the children. So happy. Why is that thing popping up on my screen? Go away. And then in the notes, just put Butterfly Project. The kids will be painting butterflies on the wall with paint pens coming out of this lockdown. It is something very healthy for them to do. It is in a butterfly garden in the Bronx, and there's stencil up there, and they will get to paint on the wall. Oh, thank you, Anaguera. Mwah. Have a good night. I am so happy that you come here. And I'm glad that you're feeling better. Thank you for. I'm honored that all of you come to my page. I really am. I'm trying to grow. It's going slow, but that's okay. If I could stay true to myself and reach out to the people that want to be here, that touches my heart. No, I don't post it on my Facebook profile right now. I haven't posted anything about my channel because there's certain family members that I don't want to know I do this channel right now, and I'm trying to figure out the logistics of that. So I don't post anything about my channel on my Facebook page. Poodle freak. I just don't. Thank you, JC Bear. Let's hope it stays there and keeps going. Let's hope it stays at 200 subscribers and keeps going. Because at 250, you know what I'm doing. I'm giving sessions away. Yes, I am. 50 more subscribers, and I'm giving sessions away. Hypnosis, guided meditation, and I may even go further than that. Yes, maybe we need to chat. There's certain family members I just don't want coming to my channel. Oh, I'm on Instagram, though. At Instagram, Dear Dana, Instagram 3. So, yeah, just private chat me. Thank you, Willow. But anyway, I wanted to know if anyone wants to be my guinea pig and come up and do some direct energy healing with me, where I send you some energy directly to see if you can feel it. It's okay if you don't want to, too. But I just wanted to know if you did. But with the energy healing, do you have any questions about it, too? Well, come on up, girl. I dropped the link. All you have to do is hit this link, and it will bring you up. I forget what I'm drinking. It's a new water drink with fizz in it. It shocked me. Oh, thank you, Moonchild. That's one of my intentions. I want people to learn here. And, I might have social commentary here and there, but I want people to feel better leaving than they did when they came. Because there's so much chaos going on in the world. Doesn't mean we can't cut up and be a little shady light here, right? But, that's okay. We can do it another time. But, yeah, I want people to learn and us talk about social things and laugh. And, I think I just need to tweak my banner some. I don't know that I'm actually in I don't know that I have really described my lane. Maybe I don't know what my lane is to really tell people where they're coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I want to be boxed in real hard, where I'm a one-trick pony. So I'm just trying to sort of navigate a little bit. I know I need to really do something with my banner. I just don't know. I don't know how to explain who I am. just don't know how to explain who I am. I mean, my initial concept was to be this time of the millennium, new age. I don't want to say new age as in new age, but there used to be Dear Abby, and I want it to be the 2021 Dear Dana instead of Dear Abby, where people would come, learn things. We'd learn about different psychological and spiritual things, and they could write in with problems, and society didn't get the message. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, thanks, Vintage. But Vintage, aren't you excited how well it did for the kiddos? That's a good point. I started to change it to Ask Dear Dana, but then I kind of didn't want to do that either, so I just don't know. I just figure it'll work itself out. I want to know, do you have questions about energy healing? Let me do this with you. Do the breathing, do your hands, and kind of get back in that space with the energy healing. I want you to put it near your face. You want to do that, Vintage? Okay. Come on up, girl. And see if you can feel it. Thank you, Moonchild. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Because I think people come over here thinking, oh, somebody sent me to check it out. What is this place? Okay, no worries. We'll just do this one. Because we're hitting on 9:30 anyway. Yeah, I want to help people. I like to connect with people. I like to see people feel better or heal in a certain way. I really want to help people. I like to do it my way. I'm stubborn like that. I wasn't ready to go back to an office and see clients or patients, as they call them. I wanted to kind of expand and do it my way and help people heal and give them tools for their toolbox. Okay, warm up your hands and breathe. Thank you, Marzi. And feel the energy between your hands and just circle your hands. Focus on the energy between your hands. Let the light move through you, not of you. Let the energy move through your breath. Focus on the energy between your hands. Feel the warmth and the light move through your arms. The energy is coming from the universe. Energy of love, healing, divine source, God, light. Breathe the energy of the universe. I think I said breathe. Let it move through your arms and out of your palms. Good. If you feel your fingers begin to tingle or get warm, good. Good. Now I want you to take your palms and move them close to your ears. Breathe. But don't touch your ears. Breathe. Feel the energy move out of your palms. As you breathe in that light and energy and healing, feel the energy move out of your palms. again, like that fire blower. Feel the energy move out of your palms. Focus on your palms. You're a conduit. It moves through you, not of you. Good. Now, move your hands to your palm. Move your hand to your palm, to your forehead. Sorry. Focus on your palms. Don't touch your forehead. Focus on your palms. This is really good when you have a tension headache, migraine, any of that. Your eyes hurt. You'll move your palms under your chin. Don't touch your chin. Focus on your palms. Feel the energy move through you from the universe. Feel that energy with love. Focus on it moving out of your palms, as though your palms are breathing out. Think of it like that. When you blow out, imagine your palms are breathing out. When you blow out, imagine your palms are blowing out energy. Focus on your palms. Now move your palms to your heart. Same. Pull that energy. Allow that energy to move out of your palms. Focus on your palms. Good. As though your palms are breathing out energy. It's kind of what it's like. And then go back to prayer position. As though your palms are breathing out energy. After a while, you will literally feel like energy is coming out of your palms. As though your palms are pushing out or breathing out energy is what it'll feel like. You can practice with your dogs. I can literally do some slight energy work and place my palm over the top of my dog, and I don't touch my dog, don't touch him, and do it like this, and pull energy or send energy to my dog, and don't touch my dog, and my dog will feel the energy. My dogs will respond to the energy. They'll be sleeping when I do it. That's how I test it. I don't do it when they're awake. I wait till they're sleeping, and I send the energy, and they respond to it. They wake up and look around like, what the heck was that? And you know they're responding to it. That's how you can test it. It doesn't hurt them, it only helps them. No dogs were harmed in the process of this experiment. Let me just say that. But you can practice with your animals. It does release bad energy. It releases bad energy. It can relax you. It turns on the healing mechanisms in your body. It turns it on. It sort of releases yuck. Yeah, Jenny. What are you doing on your dog, Bruno? And the more often you practice it and learn whether it's quantum healing. Oh, honey, good. Good. That's a good thing you started crying. Because it's releasing something in you. It's it's releasing. Hey, you got some of my good energy going that way, girl. I sent you some. Because you said you were already doing it there. I expected you to come up. So, good. But when we remember, we can do it to ourselves. I often forget I can do it to myself. I need to remember more frequently. And in a skinny minute, I'll think to do it to somebody else. Now, if I have a bad headache and I'm desperate because it's not going away, then I'll remember. Or a toothache. It's great for a toothache because you can feel yourself pull the pain. Yeah, it released negative and sent you into a good space, Vintage. I hope you're feeling better at the moment. But there are different modalities that you can study. Reiki takes a little longer. You do have to learn. I mean, they throw some classes out there that say, get your Reiki master number 1 in this amount of time. But if you really are doing it well and you are trying to get a certificate and you learn the symbols, it takes longer. The symbols, you have to do them in your palms. It takes longer. I did become a Reiki master and go along all those, but after doing that, and when I went to quantum touch and quantum healing, it spoke to me more. Oh, good, Vintage. It spoke to me more because it resonated more with how I had naturally done things, but it gave me the tools to amp it up, to level up, so to speak. And I'm always wanting to learn. I'm always going to be like a student in life. Like I've said before, if I could go to school until I couldn't think straight, I'd be in school. We love you, Vintage, yes. Aww. I want to know, nobody's asking me any questions. Now, I can do energy work, and I have done energy work, and it's been very strong to the point I had one person say, cut down the volume. It's like too strong. I have done energy work with people at a distance. You can do that. You can do energy work with people at a distance. You can send people chi balls. You can do energy, like I've done energy work with people on Zoom. I've done energy work with people, sent it to them at a random time. Or in person. I like in person the best. Because I can sense more things. I can sense things at a distance, but I like being able to sense things in person. Of course. You can do send healing energy to people that suffer from depression, but here's the kicker. They also have to do the work. It's sort of in unison. They have to start the work, and then you send them healing energy as well. Like if you wanted it to do it with you, you would start the work, and then I would want to do something with you, like on Zoom or something. But yeah, you can do stuff like with depression and stuff. It's not a magic wand. Sometimes it takes people more sessions, but sometimes, I mean, people have to do the work too. But yeah. But again, some things I think Western and yeah, like I said, when I'm offering free hypnosis on Zoom when I hit 250 subs. That's been my goal. I'm like pushing, trying to get people to know me. It's hard. Trying to get people to realize who I am. And YouTube is hard because I'm not trying to be a drama channel. I could have gone the route of watching all those shows and speaking because, sometimes I go on Adam's show and I have opinions, but I just didn't want to have to watch a million shows and talk about them. Just didn't. I'd rather go on somebody else's show and talk about it than have to. That's just too much for me. Yeah, but I don't know why I got off on a tangent, but yeah, I can hypnotize. I can hypnotize long distance. I cherry pick sometimes because if people have like certain things going on, I'm careful about doing it. But yeah. What would you want to be hypnotized for, Marcy? Was there a certain thing? Thank you, Vintage. I got light shade when I need it. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that too. I could do for quit smoking, for losing weight. Yeah. I can make you cluck like a chicken. No, I wouldn't do that to you. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm still learning about YouTube. I just figured out how to get new backgrounds recently. Mm-hmm. Oh, we can cluck like a chicken by ourselves. You know? I don't know. I didn't watch Homer Simpson. A skinny chicken. That's so funny. Would I want to be a skinny chicken? No, I don't want to be a chicken. Somebody eat me. Well, they wouldn't eat me if I was skinny. If I was a skinny chicken. Let me say that. If I was a skinny chicken. That sounded bad. I need to drink on that. I want you guys to try some healthy would do, yeah. I want you to try some energy. These are all basic that we did tonight. I didn't do extensive because we just don't have the time for that, but try some of it on your significant other or your pet or your child or your friend or yourself if you start having some pain and see how that goes. You will be surprised at how you can get rid of pain or reduce pain or stop pain or increase your own healing. You can start even reducing blood pressure and other various things. And I'm not taking the credit for this either. Let me preface with that. But the lady that was like my second mother that had developed cancer, I went in along with others. People were doing prayer and sending her healing. And I went in because I didn't want her to leave and did healing work like I had never done it in my life. I can't even express. And between what others had done and I had done and treatment she was getting, all in unison, she had bone and lung cancer. It had reduced by 70%. And they couldn't explain it. It had reduced by 70%. She got sent home. I mean, it had decimated. They had to rebuild her neck. That's how bad it was. It had reduced by 70%. And what ultimately took her was she would not get up and walk around after surgery and after treatments like they asked her to. And she ended up with pneumonia in her lungs. That is ultimately what took her, not the cancer. The cancer got reduced by 70%, and they were amazed, thinking, well, she's going to beat this. So much of it is about mindset and what you do. People can do healing work with you. You can get miracles and everything else. But if you don't do your part, it doesn't matter what others do. You get me? And that's why I said, when I said to Willow, part of it's what you do. Part of it is, what you put into it. Oh, yeah. I have hypnosis. I can do confusion scripts. If you're resistant to going into hypnosis, I can do confusion scripts to sort of confuse your brain a little bit and make you more susceptible to accepting the suggestions for hypnosis to help with anxiety and insomnia and stuff like that. Sometimes it takes more than one session. But yeah, I like helping with medical or physical type things. Yeah. It just depends on what it is specifically. You get me? So that's why I'm saying, they say certain things are incurable. There's nothing that can help this. But let me tell you, sometimes it's so much about your mindset, where your head is, what you believe. Do you believe you can beat it? If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't about something, then you won't. If you believe life is not going to get any better, it's not. If you believe you can beat this, or you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, or things are going to get better, you can, you will, it is. It's just the way it is. That's why I try to explain to people science and spirituality and everything is so linked. I don't want to say religion as in Baptist or Catholic or that. When I say religion, I link it more to what your spirituality is, your belief system, that way. More so than whether you're Catholic or Baptist or whatever. Because I believe, I had the near-death experience. Of course I believe in God. I'm still going to call him, she, her, it, the creator, God. because I had an encounter with God. It's easier for me to say God and know there's a heaven. I know all of this firsthand. If you want to believe me, great. I'm glad you believe me. If you don't believe me, that's your decision. I know what I experienced, and I experienced it. So here's how it works, folks. Spirituality, science, a creator, all of these things are linked. It's not woo-woo. And when more people start to realize there's not a this or that, or a black or white, it's gray. It's gray. There's not a this religion's going to heaven, this isn't. That's like saying, well, I've got these 3 kids, and you 2 can go, but you have to stay because you think this way. What parent would do that? No. So what I'm saying is, I'm hoping and praying that in some way I open people's eyes just a little bit, that the universe is a big place. Maybe I can send out some love and some healing and some awareness and some science and some spirituality and some laughs and some love and some hope. You know what I mean? That you don't have to feel guilt for being open to the bigger picture. I hope I make sense. But I do love and appreciate every single one of you so very much. I'm always open to any topic that you want to address in here. I do throw around topics about cases out there, maybe unsolved cases, trying to solve them. Or I have been throwing around. JC Bear brought up Dana reacts to music, like the new music. Only problem is I like some of the new music. Or, doing something fun on a different night. Us all doing something fun. Or like name that tune, we hum out tunes. I don't know. Having a fun night. We'll figure it out together. Yeah. I have helped on a couple of circumstances in the past. And I just want to make a difference. See, I'm crazy. The core of who I am, before I die, I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference, people. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. And I want to attract other people that want to make a difference. And I want to help people. Dr. Strange, Dana, the Mystic Arts. So, maybe we all can draw people here and make a difference. Let's talk about looking at helping solve a case. If you guys want to bring a case here, and let's trying to look at a case to solve together, I'm open to that. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Jenny, are you open to that too? Yeah, let's solve a case. My heart and soul always goes into that. And I tend to get impressions about things. I know some of you probably do too. Yeah, cold case I'm even open to. We can have a cold case night. But anyhow, before I wrap this up, do any of you have any questions about this basic energy healing night intro? I just thought I would throw in a class, and I brought it up with my daughter Eden, and she was all over it about I should try to do this because it's helpful. And maybe I would open up people's eyes and they would investigate it further. Da 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 da. Anybody got a question before I finish humming? Da 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 da. Nobody? Have a question for moi? I'm guessing that is a no. Yes, Vintage? Or are you just writing down a question? Well, I have a deep love for all of you. And look, I'm very humbled when you all come back to my channel. Truly. And you want to listen to what I want to put out there. So I don't know how to thank you enough. I hope more people come here. And I have to remind myself to say, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't share on my Facebook page. Don't share on my Facebook page. Oh, I love you too, Anna Guerra. Yeah. Poodle Freak, Sheila, don't share on my Facebook page. If they're a family member and you're sending with love and you know they don't want that cancer, just send, you know they don't want that cancer. They love you and you love them. Just send. Yeah, I need to figure out how to optimize Facebook somehow. I just don't. My brother does. I just don't want certain people. I don't want them attached to my. I don't want certain people coming on my channel. That's why I haven't put it on Facebook. Hello, Kind Bear. I'm about to wrap up, baby. But I'm glad that you stopped in. As always, I always love seeing your little koala bear too. I do. Oh, I know. I'd have to grow it though. I mean, I've got one that has nothing to do with this page from years ago. I put stuff in there sometime. I just hate it. I got so many friends on my Facebook and I can't utilize it. Not that anything's wrong with this page. It's just, you just don't want all your family members coming in here that might not like that you talk about certain things. We need to talk, Sheila. Thank you. That's okay. You needed it, Kai. People need good sleep sometimes. Like I said, when my father passed away, I had his celebration of life at a non-denominational church. It was more spiritual. He preferred it that way. My grandmother was fine with it, and she was super Christian. She was happy and fine with it. I had 2 cousins send me this creepy, crazed out book like way out in left field weird that you would want to burn when you see it, preaching to me the day we had the service for my father about where the service was and that they did not believe it was Christian enough, and giving me a hard time and making me feel bad the day we had my father's service. That is why I do not want, part of why I don't want it openly. I don't want certain people coming to my channel. Part of why. And there's others too. So I don't want that kind of energy on my page. Oh, thank you, Anna, so much. I just want people to feel loved and comfortable and hugged and okay, and feel okay to say what they need to say or to share problems or whatever in here, to be human, to be good humans, and to know that life happens and they're safe in here. You get what I'm saying? And that we can heal and bring healing to others, etc. Hello, Mark Kropka. Hello, how are you? We're just coming to the end and about to wrap up. Yeah, you're right. This is a safe space, a loving space, a teachable place. Oh, yeah, and oh gosh, and all the drama on YouTube, it's it's like a plague. When you watch it or you see it, and then it spreads. I'm so glad to hear that. I hope I didn't butcher your last name. And I'm so happy you're here. But yeah, when all of that stuff goes on, people, all of these places have to talk about it. And I understand some of them have to report, but it's like they're beating a dead horse. And it's so awful. And you think, why didn't some of these YouTubers talk about this drama off of YouTube? Why did they do it on YouTube? Now, mind you, all about the tea. That got ugly, right? And maybe she thought she was going to get some brownie points on YouTube, but I think it hurt her. Thank you, Anna Guerra. Thank you. Like, I wouldn't talk about the NDE on Facebook. No way, Jose. No way. But I'm openly talking about it here. And if they happen to find it, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to invite any kind of yucky energy on here. Not whatsoever. I don't want it on my page. No way. No, I just don't want it here. But Lord have mercy. Every time you turn around, you would think YouTube would set some standards and some rules where people just can't do all that crap. Yeah. What's the unsmiley face for, Sheila? I can't tell the question mark and the unsmiley face. The frowny face. Sheila, why's a frowny face? It happened when I was 12. Because some girls were playing that stupid pass out game. Yeah, when I was 12 years old. You've heard of that pass out game kids play? Well, they played it with me, and apparently my heart stopped. Because they held me too long. Yeah, I don't like those YouTube wars. Well, not even that. I mean, on All About the Tea. They were doing it to their own people. Love you too, Kind Bear. That is a very dangerous game that kids and teenagers play. And I was a very tiny 12-year-old that got to spend the night with some teenagers because we lived in a new neighborhood. My mom let me in. It was not good. Anyway, did not end well. But anyway, I do need to wrap. Yeah, I know, right? Baby Yoda emoji would take all the hate away. Anyway, I love all of you so, so much. Thank you for participating in this class demonstration, whatever you would like to call it. I'm glad that a lot of you seem to enjoy it. And maybe you can make suggestions and we can do more of this kind of stuff. Yeah, me too. Thank you. And I will see you on Saturday night. I don't know what the topic is yet. I will have to do a little research. Usually we try to do things that are more happy, uplifting. But I will see you then. I need to go eat my salad. I love you. I love you. I love you. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for coming to Dear Dana. And thank you for giving to the Butterfly Project. And I wanted to remind you that those that have lost someone, Brian Smith from Grief to Growth will be here. Isn't it next Wednesday, March 16th? I believe it's next Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. He's great. You don't. But anyway, you all have a beautiful night, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye, guys. Love you so much. And we are